Hello again. Today I'm going to talk about colonic hydrotherapy, and this is a short chapter that was inspired by a patient I saw in the office, and I realized that a lot of this was going on in the United States. This therapy has been promoted as a treatment for so-called auto-intoxication, quote unquote, which is just a ruse. There's no auto-intoxication this way. So the idea was that the stool, over time, you would absorb toxins and from stagnation, and you would get intoxicated with various bad elements that were in the stool. This is just bogus. Another theory was this so-called idea that stool is hardening on the walls of the colon, impairing elimination. Yet another quackery theory that is promoted here, there, and yon. So now the latest, we do know that hydrotherapy can cause a number of problems. First of all, you can have a perforation from the tube that goes into the rectum. That is, a hole can develop where the rectum or colon is, and then you can develop severe infection and can be fatal. So you can get other things would be electrolyte imbalance, congestive heart failure from fluid overload, infectious diseases from spreading pathogens such as amoeba, which is Entamoeba histolytica. So this was all inspired by a young woman who came in my office, and she had a bag of herbal products with her. Had been seeing a homeopathic provider. She said she didn't have money to see a doctor, so she thought she would solve her problems this way. And so she ended up trying one thing after another, and they were selling her all these herbal products. And she ended up coming in with a bag of herbal products, and then she went through colonic hydrotherapy. And in that hydrotherapy, she was told, "Oh, you have amoeba, Entamoeba histolytica. Now you need treatment for that." So they treated her for that, but I don't think they ever really made a diagnosis of Entamoeba histolytica. It was just all bogus and quackery and scams, money-making scams. And now we have, this is not in the older version of the book, but there's now an article that came out, a number of articles saying doctors warn against parasite cleanser being pushed by influencers. So you have someone called the Parasite Queen, and you have others and influencers talking about you need parasite cleansers because all these people, some high percentage of people are running around with parasites in their intestine and need to be cleansed out. And of course, the cleanser's like $125, supposed to take it several times a year. And guess what? This is all bogus. Most people in the United States do not have parasites. And if you think you have a parasite, you need to be checked for that and see if you have it, because you can't just clear out parasites if you have them. They have to be treated with certain medications. And there are different parasites that need different medications. And so this is all just quackery and scamming and money-making schemes that are going on. So as usual, one has to be careful who you listen to and what your sources of information really are. People are manipulating other people's fears, trying to capitalize on that in money-making schemes. Well, that's all I'm going to say about colonic hydrotherapy.